Hey all, this is going to be a reading from Gambling on Common Sense, Rationality, Romance, and the Space Between. This is a comedy sci-fi and L. Breyer's debut novel. That's me. All right, we're going to jump into chapter 3. Do not deviate from the path. A perpetual twilight lingers over Dumirage. The sun never truly sets. Deafening silence haunts this world that so many have tried and failed to colonize. In the silence, 3 of us fly in the Helios shuttlecraft over a purple canopy. The shuttle is nearly silent and highly maneuverable, although Solis is really testing out that second part. I'm glad I applied the Starprint ink motion sickness patch behind my ear, otherwise his low-profile flying would have me chumming over the side, and I did not want to stir up the local fauna. Not on Dumirage. Not yet. I could kill Natasha for bringing us here. Easily, in fact, as she hangs over the shuttle's side to get a better view. Humid wind whips by, since she insists we keep the top down. One of her hands clings to the shuttle and the other to her tricorn hat. I don't know how she's wearing that long jacket in this heat. Instead, I give her a push. Instead of giving her the push she rightfully deserves, she doesn't murder Natasha on chapter 3, but maybe in the future. Okay, we'll try that again. Instead of giving her the push she rightfully deserves for this dangerous detour, I pull her in by the satchel strap. Natasha's hair whips me in the face as she plops into the seat beside me. Ashy, can you believe we are here? Natasha asks with wild eyes. Adventure be in these winds. I don't say anything. There's a Lost Earth saying that if you don't have anything nice to say, shut your mouth and act sulky. I tend to abide by that. Natasha elbows me in the ribs. Don't blunder so. Now be your chance to discover a bit of truth. I don't know why this accent's waving between Russian, Irish, Scottish, or whatever the hell I'm doing. It will not get better. Just FYI for those that it bothers. Her gaze goes distant as she twirls one of her curls. I catch Solis tilting his head up to listen as she adds, once we land in the Astra Ziggurat, we will all see. I give her a side eye. Natasha has been here before, but last time she'd been a hostage of the notorious pirate Nemo the Widowmaker. Nemo's face flashes through my mind. A dark-haired woman with jade eyes and a liking for jingling jewelry. She had worn her wealth like a shield and never could get enough of it. I'd admired her once, before I knew what she was. For her part, Natasha can't, won't, and is likely under strict NDA not to say what happened on Dumirage. Well, she's right. I wanted to know what happened to Tyson Major. Natasha bringing me here feels like slicing open a jagged scar. A knot in my gut tightens. Dumirage was the mission that led to my father to his grave. I don't blame Natasha for what happened. Widowmaker fooled a lot of people, myself included. That doesn't mean I'm forgiving her for dragging me here anytime soon. Just put on your seatbelt, I mutter. I've only myself to blame, really. If only I'd followed the CSO handbook, we wouldn't be here, and that's not particularly helpful thinking when you're in the thick of it. So, I start going through my equipment list instead. Body armor, mop, icy backpack, and my fiddleback shoes with orthopedic support. Initially, I'd wanted our spacesuits, but the navy blue body armor over the navy blue body armor, but Junior's rotten eggs had made them unusable. So I did my best to equip us with what we had. The real key to infiltrating the ziggurat is the Helios. I tap my wristwatch holocom and message the bridge. How's that distraction coming? Qual's miniature halo appears, floating above my holocom. Distraction inbound. Lester's on it, Qual replies with an enthusiastic nod. He's fiddling with a sphere in his right hand. Is that my stress ball? No, too big. What are you holding? I ask, but he shakes his head, unable to hear me. As Solis picks up speed and the wind whips around us. In the distance, there's a noisy burst as the Helios speeds through the atmosphere, a cacophony of strange squawks and gurgles that even the wind can't drown out. Blasting a cacophony of strange squawks and gurgles that even the wind can't drown out. It's not pleasant, but our biologist assures me that it's a spirit-beast mating call. From Qual's side of the holocom, we hear the guttural growls emanate. Huh, they did not like that. I wonder if I got the pitch wrong, Lester says in the background. No, well, they're giving chase anyway. Tell Love she's good to go. You're good to go. I heard him. We'll let you know once we've reached the ziggurat. Closing my holocom feed, I tap Solis on his shoulder. It's clear. We have at least a 10-minute window. Good work, Officer Payne. Solis keeps his voice stoic. He's always more official when dealing with stress. It's been a full rotation since he discovered IC-210. He is outwardly impassive, but I can tell curiosity eats at him. Since Lin replaced Solis, at the best of times, his behavior toward me is subdued. And at the worst, annoyed, but always distance. That distance has been the only thing keeping me sane this past orbit. I do my job, I keep people safe, and I buy time. If these missions buy more time, so be it. But these curious glances Solis gives me keeps flashing in my direction are problematic. The sooner we resolve these bets, the better. Solis spins the wheel to take us west in the sun's direction and to the ziggurats, to the Astro Ziggurat. Natasha is in a world of her own, humming a delighted sea shanty. I still have no idea what she intends this trip to prove to Solis. I need to put aside my pride and find out what this test of spirit might be. What's got you singing? Last time I were here, I was shaking in my boots, afraid of everything from pirates to spirit beasts. But now, I desire to enjoy it all. Look, don't you see how beautiful it'd be? Oh, yeah. It's great being on a planet that wants you dead. We're close enough to the treetops. The decaying vegetation threatens to make me sneeze. As someone who's had an eye twitch since we'd entered atmosphere, I find more beauty in the Ajax rifle on the rack attached to the back of Solis's seat. Fear not, matey. Natasha leans in. I'll show you the truth of this place. Natasha, are you taking pity on me? My eye twitches for a new reason. Please stop. We're almost at the ziggurat, Solis calls. We clear the trees, and I catch my first glimpse of the ruins. Twisted spires surround a massive golden ziggurat. The sun's red light reflects off the metallic surface and hurts my eyes. As we enter its shadow, intricate runes carved into the ziggurat become visible. They cover the structure, save for the giant staircase descending from a grand double door at its top. These ruins are why so many have tried to colonize here, from ragtag pirates to intergalactic sponsors. And it appears another one is giving it a go. A massive, faded skull and crossbones logo is splashed across the ziggurat's ruins. Evil Co. has planted roots here. This is an unexpected complication. I wonder if that means Darius and his cohorts are here. In an infinite universe, that would be some extremely bad luck. Nox would know how to handle Darius, but he isn't around anymore. And if he was, maybe we'd all be on speaking terms. Something wrong, Officer Payne? Solis cranes his neck to look at me. I release the seat, which I'd unintentionally had in a death grip. It's nothing. I just didn't think Evil Co. had made it to this quadrant. They've already cut back the jungle around the ziggurat. That leaves us exposed. 'Tis worrisome. Natasha nods in agreement. She adjusts her satchel straps. Might make a mess of me test. I look at Natasha. My CSO sense starts to tingle. Something has been bothering me. Hey, Nat. Since when do you carry a satchel? And I'm going to pause there. If you want to read more, you can look up Gambling on Common Sense on my website at Laughing Briar Books. There should be a discount running through December and on Black Friday, so check me out. Hope you enjoyed this bit of Gambling on Common Sense.